Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so we're going to do another quick movie review. This time it is going to be Slapshot from 1977, directed by George Roy Hill, who's also done Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Sting, World According to Garp, and it's starring Paul Newman, famous for Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, The Sting again, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. This is basically a sports comedy where a losing minor league hockey team's fortunes seem to turn for the better after their games seem to get more violent. Newman plays the team's roguish yet lovable coach, and he and various other colorful characters face a variety of ups and downs as the season advances. So, Paul Newman plays Reggie Dunlap. He's a player coach for the fictional hockey team, the Charleston Chiefs. The town has fallen on hard times, and the hockey team has not been doing well and will probably be folded. So, in an effort to gain interest in the team getting sold, he plants a rumor that there's been an interested buyer in Florida. And after a couple of violent incidents at the team's games get positive reaction from the crowd, Dunlap encourages more violence, and the team's popularity begins to increase. Meanwhile, the Chiefs' top scorer, Ned, that's Michael, played by Michael Oteen, who doesn't agree with the goon approach, is having marital problems with his alcoholic wife Lily, played by Linda Krause, and Joe, played by Struthers Martins, is the manager, and he's selling the team's equipment and trying to make deals behind the scenes, predicting the end of the team. Also, Dunlap has been unsuccessfully trying to reunite with his estranged wife. The breakout stars of the team are the recently recruited three Hanson brothers, who increase the reckless violence of the games even further. And their success continues, but is highly problematic, and things might not be as great as some of the characters think. Okay, so Slapshot is mostly an enjoyable movie. It's good acting, mostly good dialogue. The script is by Nancy Dahl, who actually won an Academy Award for Best Story for Coming Home. Uh, Paul Newman does a good job expressing his character's self-interested or centeredness and duplicity, while at the same time making him seem likable and even vulnerable. He plays nicely against Michael Oten's character, who's probably the closest to being the film's moral center. The other actors do well, rounding out the broadcast. The Hanson brothers were loosely inspired by the real-life Carlson brothers, two of which play fictionalized versions of themselves. There's lots of crude, raunchy humor and language, and many of the characters are problematic, but the movie doesn't really condone their more questionable behavior or choices. And as in a film produced, during the mid late 70s, the movie does touch on some of the social trends of the time. So you get a little economic despair, divorce, marital issues, sexual liberation, violence in the media, and the public appetite for violence and sensationalism. It's not particularly heavy handed while dealing with these issues. It's pretty naturalistic and integrated in the story and the atmosphere that the characters live in. Okay, so to wrap up, Slapshot, held by veteran director George Roy Hill, is a fun and enjoyable movie. Paul Newman is good in his roles, and he's complemented by a more than capable supporting cast. The script is crude and full of profanity, but it's still warm and inviting. It touches on a couple of thought provoking issues without being too heavy handed about it. There's the obvious topic of violence in sports in the media, but it wrestles with marital and romantic conflicts, and then the timely economic despair in America. But it is ultimately funny, and it ends on a positive note. So it's not hard to see, while it did okay when it was first released, the movie has since gained even more popularity over the years. Okay, so that's it. I've got to thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Thank you. Oh.